Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Sightless Living. If you are new around here, my name is Anita. Today I am going to talk about wearable technology, which I got around holiday time about 2 years ago.
Big bold text appears, then reads, Sightless Living. Copyright symbol 2021-2023. Sightless Living. All rights reserved. Then disappears.
When you go blind and you attend different blind facilities, the first thing they tell you, the first thing they told me was don't buy any blind equipment, technology, nothing until you go through the program. But of course, since I was doing my own clothes, I was like, no, I have to have a color identifier. I'm not listening to him. I went and got my color identifier, and it is still with me today. It works fine. It's the best investment. Back in the day, they didn't have the Colorino, which is much cheaper. So I ended up with the Color Test 2000, but it's very accurate. I haven't had any problems.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
When I saw this on several channels and they were talking it up and it sounded good, I was like, wow, maybe I'll try that. I wanted to get a device or some type of mobility aid that could help you with navigating. When you go out in the morning, there's like bushes hanging over the fences and things like that are in the way of sidewalks, which can become hazardous. And a lot of those bushes have the sidewalks all uneven. You could actually get hurt. You could get poked in the eye. You could get drenched from the condensation on the leaves. It's a hot mess in the morning. It's a hot mess. To avoid that, I wanted something that could let you know it's there. I saw the SUNU Band on a lot of YouTubers' channels, and they had nothing but good things to say about it. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll try that. Here I have a SUNU Band. It's a black band. It's got a flat surface. It's kind of elongated. It's kind of slender. It has silver and black. It has a silver clasp. It also has a little round sonar that sticks up off the band, and that's wrapped in metal. It's simple, it's sleek, and it's disappointing. I just wanted to make this a buyer's beware video because I was told some authorized retailers still carry the SUNU Band and are still selling it. It retails for $299.99. When I ordered it from SUNU, they told me to download the app because it does have a companion app. So I had downloaded that, but they told me I would be able to practice with it and, look it over and things like that. That was not really accurate until you have the SUNU Band because you have to pair it in order to get it to work. It took about 2.5 weeks to come. I took it out the box. I charge it. After it's fully charged, I paired it to the app. I turned on the talking feature. I went through the settings because you can pick left or right wrist. It just has all kinds of features that you can customize your band. I went through all of that. Then I started to navigate with it. I put it on. I'm walking through the house and going through doorways, going in different rooms, and I'm missing the door casings. So I was happy about that. After that, I put my shoes on and go outside. I'm out in the yard with my cane and checking it out. I'm not running into anything. So I was happy with that. I calibrated it. It was telling me west, south, east, northeast, southeast. Everywhere I turned, it would tell me. The only problem I had was you're supposed to be able to point in different directions and it tells you what's in that direction. That feature did not work for me. A few days later, I went to the mall. I was navigating in the mall. When people walked at a distance in front of me, it would vibrate to let me know there was an obstacle up ahead. They would go into the store and it would stop vibrating. So that feature was good. Then I went into a store myself. I was navigating through the clothes racks and I was able to walk through those without running into anything. So I was happy with that. I was like, yeah, thumbs up. Okay. About 20 minutes, 30 minutes into the mall, the thing stops working. I'm starting to run into things. It's not letting me know people are in front of me. I'm hitting their ankles with my cane. I contact the company. I told them, I don't think my band is working. I was in the mall, it just went kaput. That's it. They're like, really? And nothing. It's not responding, nothing at all. They had me do all these things with it, it just wouldn't respond. So they said, okay, this is very rare. I'm gonna have you send it back and I'll send you another one. He gives me a RMA, tells me to box it up, send it back, and they'll replace it. The next morning, I take my boxed up SUNU Band to the post office and mail it, get tracking and all that. About 2.5 weeks later, the SUNU Band arrives. I take it out the box, I charge it again. I check the serial number to make sure it wasn't repaired and sent back to me. And it was a new SUNU Band. I paired it with the app, went through the steps, setting it up to my preference, which arm I want, how many times I wanted to repeat the destination or a landmark every time I passed it. So I went through all of that. I picked up the phone and dialed SUNU. I said, I got the new band and it's doing the same thing. It is not telling me any locations and I know they're there. Oh, we're having the problem, he tells me. I've gotten the calls from several people and yeah, there's an outage and he just didn't know what to tell me. So he's like, we're working on it. It should be done in a couple days. We're working on it. Believe me, we're working on it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a couple days. Yeah, fine. It passes through the doorways and it lets you know about the bushes in your way and stuff like that. But you don't need to spend $300 for that. So that's what my reasoning was. And that's what I told SUNU. And I was like, I think I want a refund. I don't need to pay to have features on just a watch. And, it gives you the time and haptic feedback. I don't need that. I could just ask my phone, what time is it? Or I can just touch the time and it tells me. So I really don't need that. I could even turn on the chime and have my phone announce the time every 30 minutes, every hour, whatever. So you don't really need to spend $300 for a SUNU Band that your phone can do. This is what I was telling them. So I said, I want a refund. I'm not going to keep it. I took it to the mall to see if I could find eateries and things like that. That feature you had that's not working. When I point my phone in directions, it's supposed to tell me what's there. That's not working. And there's just a bunch of little things that are not working. And the things that are working, my phone already does that. So that's not going to help. I wanted something I can navigate with. And the app doesn't even do that unless the band is paired with it. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this. So you can send me an RMA. So he was supposed to be doing that. I said, okay. I keep checking my email. A week goes by, no RMA. So I call up. And the man no longer works there. So I'm like, well, what happened? He's working on my RMA. He was supposed to send it. And then they referred me to somebody else who's going to contact me. Somebody else did not contact me. I'm here waiting. After a while, I unpaired the SUNU Band and just put it back in its box where it's been sitting until now. October 17th, 2023. I got a letter from the CEO and founder of SUNU. He's telling me it's with a heavy heart. He must let me know that they're going to cease operations due to funding
Dear SUNU community, I am Marco Trujillo, founder and CEO of SUNU. Today, I write to you with a heavy heart regarding some important changes to our company. In June 2023, a decade after the inception of our adventure with SUNU, we have regrettably reached a point where we have no alternative but to cease operations due to financial insolvency. Despite the ceaseless efforts of our incredible team and our earnest attempts to secure financing, SUNU's weak financial position was jeopardized by unforeseen manufacturing challenges and aggravated by an increasingly competitive market, resulting in an unavoidable closure. I apologize for not communicating sooner, but we were focused on resolving the many complications that arose and developing a comprehensive plan for SUNU's future. About the SUNU Band warranty, due to the unexpected manufacturing challenges and financial insolvency, SUNU won't be able to provide refunds or product replacements. This is not a reality we anticipated, and I extremely regret our inability to fulfill these obligations, for which I sincerely apologize and kindly ask for your understanding during these difficult times. As a token of our appreciation for your support, we are offering free Shocks bone conduction earphones to users affected by this situation. Unfortunately, we only count on a limited amount of pieces, so they will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. While we accept that it isn't a perfect solution, we hope that this gesture conveys our sincere gratitude for your loyalty and trust in SUNU. Regarding the SUNU app, I'm happy to share that SUNU will maintain the app throughout the rest of this year, and then it will be transferred to one of SUNU's trusted partners so that it continues to be active for as long as users need it. There won't be any further development. Instead, all premium features are now unlocked for all users. We won't be able to address all customer queries personally due to our limited resources. Instead, we've set up an updated FAQ on our website, sunu.io, which we'll regularly update based on the inquiries and comments we receive via email at hello@sunu.io or on our Facebook page.
So that's the story they give us. I turned on the SUNU Band to do this video, and it is currently not working. So the app comes and goes. It didn't even pair with the app. So sometimes it will pair and sometimes it will not. Because I tried it a couple days ago, it didn't pair. Then I tried it on the weekend, it did pair. Then I just tried it again, it didn't pair. So it's on and off, and I don't see them doing anything. I also looked at their website. They're talking out of both sides of their mouth. 1 minute they're saying they're going to pass it on to partners. Then the next minute they're saying they're out of business. There's no refunds. So if you are one of those unfortunate people, like my first band that did not work, you will not get another one. At least I got mine replaced, but it's not working because their app is on and off and on and off. So what happens is when you first get your SUNU Band, you pair it with the app. You also have to log into it, which they control. So if they don't have anyone that's going to work the app, then how are you going to navigate? It's just not going to work. And that's what happened when I tried it when it wasn't working. It wouldn't tell me north, south, east, west. The feature where am I at did not work. And this is all stuff that you can find in different apps for your phone. The reason I'm bringing this forward is to let you know, buyers beware. The moral of this story is, no matter how good it sounds or how well a YouTuber may talk up a product to get you to run out and buy it, do your research first. And remember, buyers beware. Things may not be as good as they seem. And this SUNU Band was a perfect example. Another thing I was told is a lot of people get free products or they get demonstration products and they really don't have the experience with the product. So you can't go buy that as well. Now, this is what others have told me. They have told me from their experience. Sometimes they receive things for demos. The company will send them a product and ask them to demonstrate it on their channel. All the products I use, I actually own them or I have experience with them. I have not gotten any products where I will try to convince someone to buy it. I'll tell you what I use and give you as much information about it, and then you can purchase it if you want it or don't purchase it if you don't want it. If I have experience with the product and I'm not feeling the product, I'll let you know. I bought this, but it sucks. Or I bought this and it could use improvement. Or it was too high. It cost too much. It's a waste. Just like the SUNU Band. I think it's a good concept, but it needs a lot of work. It's not that good because a lot of the features that it has, you can get in other apps or you can find in other devices. No matter how excited you get from a product or something you may see on anyone's channel, do your research first before you jump. Ask people that own the item how they feel about it, how it works. Make an informed decision that way. You win some, you lose some. I like to help people by giving them information so they can make informed decisions for themselves. If they want to take the chance, then they can by all means take the chance. Some people may not have the means. Some people may have to struggle to get it. Like me, I took my money and saved until I had enough. And I do that because I don't want to feel like I got burned. Now, of course, no one has money to throw away. But if you are putting a little bit away each time for something you want, when you go buy that something, you don't feel like, oh, I took this in. This could have been my phone bill, or this could have been my grocery bill, or this could have been my vet bill, or whatever it is, because you saved for it and you had a purpose for it. So you say, look, I want this SUNU Band, and I'm going to save all my extra pennies until I have enough to purchase it. So it makes it a little easier, but not everybody can do that, or not everybody wants to do that. When you want to purchase an item, you want to make sure it's a sound decision. I was told they had over 5,000 users. They didn't make that statement this time. They just said thousands of users. You don't just pop up last minute, give the customers no warning, talking about, I have no more money. I'm going out of business. There's no refunds. If your watch is broken, if it doesn't work, we don't have parts. We're not making your S-type anymore. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. Oh, by the way, here's some bone conduction headphones to ease your pain. Oh, we know it's not a lot, but I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't cut it because some people don't have $300 to waste. I think nobody has. Well, I can't say that. I can't speak for people with disposable income. But a lot of people don't have $300 that they would feel good about wasting. So I think that's really a low blow that this company did to people. And it's poor planning. That's how I see it. Their product is not stellar like what I heard on some channels. Oh, this is stellar. This is great. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. And that's my opinion. And I'm not a critic. But for my purse, it's not warranted. If they do send this or pass it on to one of their partners that they say, quote unquote, partners, I hope they do a better job. But that leaves me out because I'm not bothering with this company anymore. The only thing they can do is give me a refund like I requested. Remember, if you come across a SUNU Band at one of their authorized dealers, please think twice before taking the leap. I've been scooched by apps, $99 apps, all kinds of things. The developers get tired of the apps, I guess, and just abandon them. So I've had that happen with many of the blind apps. So just beware, be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has wasted a lot of money on products that just don't work or don't stick around long enough to work. So I'm signing out now. This is Anita signing off. Have a happy holiday, happy new year, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Scene changes to a mountain scene backdrop. Rolling credits appear in big bold text scrolling upward from the bottom of the screen. Text reads, Anita, hostess/visionary. Mountain Air Videography. TM symbol, videographer/editor. The rest of the text may be read in the description box below. Thanks for watching.